Hello everybody, I'm Farm Magician, this is Farming Simulator 19, and today we're going to be doing another tutorial on Autodrive. Just to let you know, the map that we are using is the mod testing map. Let's get cracking, shall we? We are going to teach you today how to unload a combine into a trailer using Autodrive. So let's jump in the combine harvester. We'll walk around, woohoo! And yep, we'll jump in. There we go. Right, so we're going to get it to go to field number 14. If we do have a look at the map, field number 14, we do have our waypoint set down here, right by field number 14. So each one of these are our little waypoints that we have made and put together. So field number 14, please, and drive. Down here we've got a message. It says that it needs to go to the refueling station. So it's going to quickly drive round and hopefully we'll get there for us. Hopefully we've got enough fuel. Panic. Right. If not, we can do something, can't we? That's fine. Right. Anyway, let's get it round there. Let's fill it up with fuel before it goes to field number 14. It literally does it all by itself, which is amazing. So I have, like I said, I have set up a route to field 14. I have also made sure I've set up a route to the fuel station just for times like this where it needs to be refueled. So if we spin it around just here, hopefully, fingers crossed, hopefully it will reach up and connect to where we need it to connect to. Now, there's a whole plethitude of different routes and different paths and everything that you can do. But hopefully this is going to be a winner for us. It's going to work first time. There we go. That is refueling. As you can see at the gauge at the bottom, it is filling up with fuel slowly. That is good. The money's getting taken out, which is amazing. Well, it's not amazing because we're paying quite a bit of money for fuel to fill this thing up. It's even turned the engine off. It's absolutely crazy. Let's spin around and have a little look. So you've still got your helper inside. There's Greta in there. And yeah, that's basically how it refuels. It's literally done it all by itself. It's gone to the waypoint. Now, okay, we can now head to field number 14. So it's now driving all the way around there. I think they've... Oh, yeah, Gunther's now jumped in. It's brilliant. Greta only wanted to drive to the fuel station, and Gunther wanted to drive to field 14, but hey-ho. So it is making its way there now, which is always good. So, as you can see from the last episode, no, the first episode, when we sorted out this road, I obviously didn't sort it out properly, and we are going across the median in the middle. Now, it should have been set up over here, obviously, so you can actually have two vehicles crossing. But for the purpose of a tutorial, it's absolutely fine. I'm happy with it. Right, so that is going over to field number 14. We need to jump into our tractor just over here and get that to go to field 14 as well. There we go, and you can go. So that'll be heading there. I'll jump back over to the combine. So we've got our one-way route going around this way. It will go all the way around the outside of the field. That is something that we have set up. So we are going to be going past these silos. It is, rather than making too many lines everywhere and making it too complicated, if you are brand new to Autodrive, I'd rather keep it as simple as possible and go over some of the routes that we've already been on. So this is our new route that I have made off camera. It literally goes all the way around the outside of the field. That's all it does. It's a one-way path, and that will bring us all the way around to the end point at the top of the field. We do have our tractor coming behind as well, and as soon as it reaches the end point, it will stop. The engine will stop, and it's Reginald, isn't it? Yeah, Reginald will disappear into the land of NPC, which is good stuff. So there we go, that has reached where it needs to get to. The engine will cut off. And you've got your little message at the bottom, driver has reached field 14. Now, we did go over some of the settings, but now we're in a combine harvester. There is an extra row just here. So we want it to find a driver, yes. We want a pre-call at 60%. I normally have it around 90. That's me personally. And I want that to set there as well. So we'll apply those and save, save, save. You don't want to lose anything you've just done. Is that every single setting? I believe so. I'm just double checking everything before we get started, because you know what I'm like. Auto unload, I want that at 50% for the purpose of this demonstration. So we're going to apply that as well, and we're going to save. Right, so yeah, sorry, that is unload field level at 50%. That's what I've put that as. Normally I would have that about 100% just to get it done. I'm going to move the vehicle forward just so the other one behind can stop. I don't know why they're still going. Right, stop please. Yeah, because I had it on the wrong setting, that's my bad. Right, so Choo! Bless me. Right, so we're going to jump back into the combine harvester. I'm going to set up a course for the harvester using Courseplay. If you don't know how to set up a course with Courseplay, please see the tagged video just at the top somewhere there. It will pop up, and yeah, I'm gonna just quickly set it up in front of you. I'm not gonna say what I'm doing. The video is just up above. That's gonna take a long time, isn't it? Right, so we get that up and running. Unfold the harvester and go. So we can turn off Autodrive on here because we don't need it for the harvester. We are running it with Courseplay on. So let's get it in the right position and rocking and rolling. There we go, fantastic. That's going to take an hour and 43 minutes. Okay then. Right, so the last thing that I do want to double check is always unfold the pipe. Yep. There was one more little thing as well. This is just what I do, to be honest. This is my personal things. I don't know why I'm changing it now. I shouldn't change it really. Stop current unload, yes. Right, anyway, so that is done. We're going to jump to our tractor now. Oosh, there we go. Right, so this is set to field number 14. Simple, nothing else, nothing more, nothing less. So we are going to click on this button here. We're going to change the mode. We don't want the drive mode. Oh, apologies. Right. Yeah, if you click on one of the vehicles, it literally takes you over there. That's something that I have just learnt. Right, so we don't want drive. We don't want pick up and deliver. We don't want deliver. We don't want load. We want unload combine. That's what we want. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to quickly drive away from that point now. A second. We've got quite a bit of time before that combine will be full up. And you know what? We're actually going to sell it. We're not going to store it. Because we do have a little bit of time. Where can we sell sunflowers? The bakery. Fantastic. Right, where's the bakery? Just over there. Alright, so we are going to set a course to the bakery from the field. We can do a few shortcuts though, which is even better. It's around here, onto the main road. Right, so we are going to come off here. So one-way route. No, not drive. That was my fault. So from here, left click on the record button. One-way route up here. Make sure we've got a nice marker somewhere. He's going to give us another one. Yep, brilliant. Waypoint. Make. I'll understand what that is. And then we're going to drive off. And you know what? We're actually going to turn it all the way round. Stop the recording. And then we can connect them up. So from that point to that point. Done. Right, so we're now far away from the field. We need it to go from field 14 to bake. That's what we're going to set, and we're going to click go. That's going to go all the way back round to field number 14. Right, that's at 25% full, so it's going to take a bit of time. I don't know why it's going so slow, but hey ho, that's life, I guess. So I'm going to fast forward time. You'll see us in a moment when that is at about 85% full. So it's going to call it on the straight down here, so we'll actually have to go all the way around the field, which is even better for us. I'm going to twist it this way just so we can see. And we are now at the 90% mark right now. So the tractor is now being called. The person in the combine is being like, "Hello tractor, I need ya." So in a few moments you will see that start to move, hopefully. I don't know if they're using the cups with the string just to go all the way across, or if they've sent out a pigeon, I don't know. But that is what should be happening. Let's see what's actually happening down there. So it's saying that it's waiting for the call. So we'll jump back to here. It should start working pretty soon, it should. It normally happens anyway. Worker tool needs to be unloaded. Yes, I know. Is it moving? Is it going to move for us? We can find out. It may have to wait until it's full. In which it is. Let's move around here. Is it coming? Waiting for the call. Well, you should have the call by now. Right, so I've just clicked on it just to wake up the guy. So we'll be going all the way round. It may be a little bit too far away. Like I said, with Autodrive, stuff needs to be kind of close to each other. I probably should have done it on the side rather than at the far end. So that was probably my mistake. So I've just set up a new point F14 side, and it's working now because it is in a better range to the combine harvester. So it will come around here, it will unload it, it will take it to the bakery, hopefully. If it won't, then it will need another load, and hopefully we can get it showing working properly. But yeah, that was my mistake, setting that point too far away. So if you put it on the longest side, on the shortest side where it can get to everything a little bit easier rather than the one at the far end. This is why I don't use Autodrive for collecting from a combine on Flint Hills. So that is literally loading up sunflower seeds. Yeah, I don't use it on Flint Hills because the fields are way too big, and it's going to be one of those things where you're not going to be able to auto-load any crop from a combine. So once it gets to 50%, that is when it will go to the bakery. It's not going to go to the bakery if it's at like 41%. It will only go to the bakery at 50%. So that's driving backwards. It's going to let the combine carry on, in which it's doing there, and it's just going to wait again. Now, it's going to be waiting in a stupid place. Because if that happens again, then it happens again now. Hopefully it's going to wait somewhere, well, it's going to be in kind of, I think it'll be on the up and down roads, which will be working out fine for us. But we're just going to, I'm going to sit here and follow the combine. We'll get back to you in a few moments once it is in the correct place. And it should be working. Okay, so what we have done, I have changed the call request back down to 60%. So it's now at 60. It should have enough time to get across to the tractor. And I've also adjusted the point for it to stop, which is the opposite side, just over there, instead of the far side nearer to where we were. And the reason for this is Autodrive is not an accurate science. It does, you need to play with it, you need to tweak it, you need to milk it slightly to get it to work in your favour. And everything does come over a bit of time. That's the best thing that I can say for this. Like I said, I'm not an expert at the game. I know what I know, and I don't know what I don't know. And if I don't know, I try and find a solution, and we try and get it to work. So the first call request has gone in at 60%. We've got the second, no, it's 70%, sorry, I've moved it to 70, not 60. So that'll be in a few moments time then, and then hopefully it will start moving itself. So basically, the first time that you set it up, you do need to watch it, you do need to tweak it, you do need to finagle it. But once it's done and it works, then it's going to be working like a treat every single time. As long as you keep saving it. If you don't save it and it crashes or something happens, you've lost all your work. So we've hit the 70%. It is moving by itself. It's coming to find the combine harvester, and it will stick with it until it's 100% full. Until the combine's 100% full, that is, anyway. So that is going by itself. Let's go back and just sit there and watch it for a moment. Now it will drive up and down, up and down, up and down, following the combine harvester, waiting for the opportunity to strike and collect as much sunflower seed as possible. That is what it is going to do. Now there are so many different functions for Autodrive. It's literally just going to wait there for a bit, I do believe, and it will calculate the correct placement for the hose and everything, which is going to be marvellous. Yeah, there's so many different functions to Autodrive, some that I haven't even learned yet myself. I know that there's going to be, don't drive on the crop, I told you not to. So I don't know why you're parking there, you silly fool. Can't calculate a path. Well, obviously, because you're going to go on the crop. So does that mean... No, that should turn around, that should be fine. So it will just probably wait there until it's turned around and be like, oh, I've got a problem. That's what I'm hoping anyway. But yeah, there's so many different functionalities to Autodrive, some that I don't even know myself. So when I find out, I will update you guys. We're just waiting for that to come back. We've been harvesting this field for an hour already, it's crazy. Well, it feels like an hour. Probably is, probably isn't. But then it's another one of those things, if you're actually driving the combine, you can get it near enough where it needs to be. And that's something that will work quite well. Right, let's see what happens in a moment, because that did go quite far down. And I honestly don't know if it's gonna... Yeah, it's gonna be on the other side. So what we will actually do, just for this demonstration, we're gonna allow it to drive on the fruit. That may help it. Right, let's back it up, and we will just reset it, because we now said that it can drive on the fruit. So hopefully it's going to get the correct call this time. So once again, it's another tweak, it's another finagle. You need to try and work to the game's capacity, the game's advantage. Everything that we're doing here, yeah, it takes time to set up, but in the long run it will save you even more time. And that is what we need. That's the best thing. Right, so the combine's definitely registered. We're at 91%, 92%. So it is going to be on the fruit where it turns around. That's why it said, right, cannot calculate a route. It's going to be on the fruit side. So we will lose a bit of crop. But you can't help it all the time. Especially if you're using the game AI for it. Obviously you can turn off crop destruction. That always helps. Yeah, I'm just watching and hoping that it's going to work. 93, 94. Now if this doesn't work, oh there we go, it's reversing back. Now unfortunately the tractor has parked in it's completely the wrong place. So we'll just turn that off, we'll move that back manually. We'll let that do what it wants to do, we'll bring that around here and we'll just hit go. Hopefully it will start moving itself. If not, I'm going to have to finagle it a little bit more. There we go, it is going itself now. But yeah, what we're going to do, we're going to have to sit here and wait and try it again, to be honest. I do want to show you when it works, because when it works it's amazing. That's the thing. But each time you need to slowly tweak, you need to try and get it working. You need to, yeah. So that's what we're going to do. After this load, it will go to the sell point. It will go to the bakery. That's a given because we're going to be over 50%. So that's filling up. It should reverse. And let the combine through. The combine will do what it needs to do. that will carry on. We get the crop sold because it's over 50% of the trailer. There we go. The combine will carry on. The tractor is going to go through the fruit because I've allowed it to. So that will go over to field 14S, the new marker that I placed just over there. Now you've got to imagine when you've got a big combine harvester, you've got a massive trailer, and they've all got higher capacity. It runs so smoothly. It is just because this field is too big for the combine and the trailer that we've got. So that is now going to the bakery to sell its goods, and this is all set automatically. And we will, after this, we will come back, we will wait until it's at 85%, and then I'll show you it working absolutely smoothly, because it'll all be a bit closer. We are going to be going through the crops. That's fine. This is a tutorial. We're learning as we go. That's what's happening here, guys. So there we go, going forth. Bakery is coming up on the left. So it'll be there in 13 seconds. Indicating to turn off. Nice. Taking off the cover because we're right by the sell point. Up and over, it's going to tip it all out. Cha-ching, 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 money's coming in the bank. £15,000, that's not too bad, it's not too bad. That will go completely down, the cover will go back on it, and that will go back to F14S, so field 14 side. There we go. Beautiful stuff. That'll be there in 2 minutes and 22 seconds. Let's quickly check on the combine. 17% already. You see the tractor. Yep, we can see the tractor in the distance. So having Autodrive working, it does make the whole farm look like it's alive, to be honest. And that's one of the good things about Autodrive and courseplay and stuff, is you can have stuff operating in the background and it all looks like it is working as it should. So it's already at 20%. I will come back as soon as it hits 85%. Right, okay, so we are coming up now to the 70% mark. We're at 66% so far. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it is going to get the call over to the tractor. The tractor will come round like it did last time, and because we do have avoid fruit off, it will drive over the crop and it will go directly to where the pipe needs to be. So we're at 69%, 70%, so that is all ready to go. The tractor should be moving very, very shortly. That's what I'm hoping anyway. Are we gonna do it? Better do it. I'm not waiting around for another 20 minutes. Right, let's jump across to the tractor. Just over there. It's still waiting for the call. Really? Are you sure? Right, so that is over there. We're just going to leave it. We're going to wait. And hopefully this time it wants to work. Now the person's still inside. They've got the beacon lights on, so they know that they're ready. I want to go back to the combine. Right, let's just turn the view round. So, because it now knows that it can drive through the crop, it may wait a little bit longer. Driver 10 can't find a path. There we go, it's going by itself. Can find a path. I don't know why it said that it couldn't, but it can. It's going to go through the crop, that's fine. Can't calculate a path. Why? You're doing it now. I think it's just trying to wind me up. I really do. You know how it is when you're trying to explain how everything's done, and the issue is when you try and explain it to someone, it doesn't actually work properly. That's what's happening to me tonight. Now, when I play it normally, it works absolutely fine. Right, it is going round, which is good. What's the percentage in the combine? We're at 86%. So we're just going to wait. We're going to see what it does. Don't get in its way. There we go, that's going, that's fine. Right, I'm just going to turn it around with the mouse. Just so we can keep an eye on where the combine is. So this is why I personally normally set it to 90%. So it's not doing all this snaking around. Alright, that's still cutting, that's at 91%. Just move the camera around with it. There we go, that is now going to be going through the crop. It will find where it needs to go in a second. Hopefully. It's just turned its engine off. Are you going to do it? Don't make me re-record this episode, holy hell. Right, there we go, that's backing up. And now it's going. It's driving down, it'll unload it all. Nice and simple when you get it in the right place, that's all I can say. Now, what you've got just here is it just saying worker tool needs to be unloaded, in which it does. It is at 100% capacity. So there we go. Right, let's try and get a nice picture. Beautiful stuff. Right, so guys, that was Autodrive. That's how you unload a combine. It does take a bit of finagling, but once you got it sorted, it will work for you every time. So thank you so much guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!